without the easygoing confidence he exuded. He was a man who knew his own strength and never felt the need to posture it. Cooper took in Park's wide-legged stance on the intricate outdoor tiled mosaic, the way his hair gleamed dark and shiny in the blazing summer sun. He looked like some kind of lord of the manor surveying his lands. The man to Park's left chatted on and on about saltwater pool maintenance from a slightly more distant position than most conversations took place. Subconsciously or not, even humans picked up on the deadly power that lay, relaxed and unbothered, within Park. Cooper almost regretted being the one to bother the shit out of him. Almost. But if Lord Park here thought Cooper was going to live in a house with a motherfucking ballroom, he had another thing coming. Hey. Cooper stepped out onto the patio and noticed the other man, Josh Dolan, their unsettlingly friendly real estate agent, startle, then recover and grin brightly at him. Park didn't even blink. But Park had probably tracked Cooper's every movement through the house and been making notes about the rate of his breathing and pulse in his little lemon-colored notebook, to be deciphered with Dolan later. Cooper hoped there was a record of the minor cardiac arrest he'd had seeing the master suite that was roughly the size of his entire current apartment. "So what do we think? Incredible, right?" Josh asked, reaching out to clap Cooper on the arm. He was a tallish guy, too, around Cooper's height, and obviously took great care to look as buff as he possibly could. His physique was like a children's costume standing next to Park. "I was just telling Al here how lucky we are she hasn't sold yet. This amount of space in this neighborhood, incredible. We've already had some offers, but I was like, hold on now, my guys are gonna love this place. Let them get their shot." Cooper blinked slowly and attempted his best blank-faced Park impression. Josh was almost aggressively enthusiastic about not just the houses, but Cooper and Park as well. Everything was incredible. "You guys are incredible. The privacy you get here is incredible. Oh, buddy, your eye for the finer things is incredible." It raised Cooper's natural suspicion, and he couldn't help but think Josh was overcompensating for some underlying discomfort. It was unclear whether the discomfort came from them as a couple. The natural uneasiness Park seemed to inspire in certain types of self-labeled macho men in particular, or if it was in reaction to Cooper's 24/7 scowl that had not lifted since Park had first introduced them last month. Whatever the reason, Josh spent every house tour tripping over himself to be best buds with his guys. Just one of the ways Cooper noticed Park's money and perceived status protecting them. Josh knew where his bread was buttered, and the moment Park had walked into the upscale real estate agents with a file of demands, he'd been treated like a goddamn creamery. And Cooper was the visiting milkman, head dairy farmer, transient cow. You are his alpha. Whatever the ever-living fuck that was supposed to mean. Park was analyzing him carefully, and Cooper pulled his thoughts together, one hurdle at a time. And unless he wanted to spend his next day off touring the Palace of Versailles, while Park wondered if perhaps what it was missing was more gilded windows, he was going to have to confront this hurdle right now. "So," Josh clapped his hands together, "are we signing here, or should we get some celebratory drinks? First round on me?" Cooper smiled tightly. "Can I talk to you?" "All." Park raised an eyebrow, but Josh just clapped his hands together again. Of course. I'll leave you guys to chat. Don't forget we've got that other place on Beach Street. Do you guys play tennis?" He swung an imaginary racket a couple of times while backing into the house, then pointed at them. "Think about it." Once Josh was gone, Cooper gave Park a long